Photosynthesis. Photosynthesis consists of two biochemical pathways, light reactions and dark reactions, also known as the Kelvin cycle. The photosynthesis equation is water and carbon dioxide yields oxygen and organic molecules, which are glucose, protein, and lipids, with the help of sunlight. Water, which is from light reactions, yields oxygen, and carbon dioxide, which is from the dark reactions, also known as the Kelvin cycle, yields organic molecules. Light reactions. Within a leaf is a double membrane-bound organelle, known as a chloroplast. The structure of a chloroplast contains many granum, which are thylakoids stacked together. Light reactions take place within the thylakoid. The granum are located in the stroma, which is a fluid-like substance. Within the stroma, dark reactions take place.
Within the thylakoid membrane, light reactions occur. The reactants for light reactions are water, ADP, P, and NADP+. The thylakoid membrane consists of a lipid bilayer that holds two photosystems. Photosystem 2 and photosystem 1 contain chlorophyll molecules, a green pigment. These molecules take in the light energy needed for the light reaction to occur. H2O molecules split within the lumen into hydrogen, electrons, and oxygen. Hydrogen goes to the lumen, then through the ATP synthase, which takes ADP and Pi to create energy, or ATP, to then be transported to the Kelvin cycle. Meanwhile, the electrons go to photosystem 2's reaction center. The reaction center contains chlorophyll A, which is in photosystem 2 around the reaction center, which consists of chlorophyll B, or carotenoids. Next, the negatively charged electrons go to the ETC, or known as the electron transport chain. The electrons start out strong, but while going through the ETC, the electrons get very weak due to energy being released to allow the creation of ATP. While the electrons are at their weakest point, they then enter the reaction center, or photosystem 1, where the electrons get excited and charged up again with the help of sunlight, then are shipped off to another smaller ETC and again are weakened. Next, the electrons enter the NADP+ reductase, which is added by 2 hydrogen to form NADPH to the Kelvin cycle. During this process, the oxygen goes through the stomata and becomes a waste product.
The Kelvin cycle, or dark reactions, occur in the stroma of the chloroplast. ATP and NADPH, which are made in the light reactions, are used in the Kelvin cycle. Phase 1. Carbon fixation. To begin, 3 molecules of carbon dioxide enter into the cycle one at a time. They fuse with 3 molecules of RUBP, a 5-carbon compound, making a brief 6-carbon molecule through the enzyme Rubisco. CO2 is the substrate of this enzyme. Immediately, the 6-carbon molecule splits into what is known as PGA, or 2 3-carbon and 1 phosphate molecule. Each PGA adds a P from ATP, taking away ATP and making it ADP, and creating a 6-bifoglyceride. Then 6 and ADPH come and remove the phosphate. The molecule reconfigures to 6G3P, or also known as PGAL.
1 G3P goes out of the cycle to make 1/2 molecule of a carb. The rest of the 5 G3P keeps going throughout the cycle. Then 3 ATP is added to the 5 G3P to transfer back to RUBP, and the cycle restarts over again. 2 times around the cycle makes 1 full carb, and carbs consist of glucose, fats, proteins, and RUBP. Some factors that affect the rate of photosynthesis are light intensity and temperature. For light intensity, as carbon dioxide and light and water increase up to a certain point, the rate of photosynthesis will increase. However, after a saturation point, it does not matter how much more carbon, light, and water increases, the rate of photosynthesis will stay the same. As temperature increases, the rate of photosynthesis will also increase to a certain point. After that point, proteins will start to denature, causing them to break down. Thus, photosynthesis immediately shuts down. To conclude, photosynthesis is essential for plant life. two complex processes take place, the light reactions and dark reactions or Calvin cycle. The light reactions take place in the thylakoid membrane of the chloroplast. ATP and NADPH are created by the light reactions and move to the Calvin cycle. After the Calvin cycle has gone through twice, the organic molecule can be created.